What's up, everybody? This is the Forex Doctor podcast. I am your host, Mr. Gideon Brown, and I'm so excited that I am back with you one more time. There's a lot of things I'm going to have to talk about today, but I'm going to talk about what we're not going to talk about on this podcast anymore, because I think that what's important is we understand the importance of building wealth and building ourselves up to a place of self-sufficiency. We are in a let's get to. We're going to talk about that later, and I'm so excited about one of my new partners that is going to be assisting me. His name is Tony Essence. He's going to be doing our commercials on the podcast and talking about a lot of things that, he's just going to be setting the music so I can separate my segments. I'll start to drift away then. But he's going to be taking care of our commercials that we're going to use to split up in segments. So let's go ahead and talk about the market, the Forex market. The Forex market today, the M.A.S score, the moving average score is at 73%. Yesterday it was at 80, but today it's at 73%. We saw with some of the pairs, there's some stress going on in the trends. Some of the trends are kind of iffy and they're sticky. Don't know which way to go on that. But the trends are lined up, but there's a lot of high stress in there. So we have a lot of aligned pairs. The sun is out shining. There's some profits that are being collected, but at the same time, the trends are kind of sticky. And you got a lot of consolidating going on, all the range stuff going on in the market. And the dollar is weak today. We have a weak dollar at 93.01, and we're down about 0.02% on the dollar indices today. And that's it for our daily market report on the Forex market. Yesterday was a great day. Today's a new day, but yesterday was a great day. A lot of you guys got a chance to see my first video as we took profits. We took profit yesterday, and we're going to start a whole new trading day on Monday, but we took profits yesterday, and we got a 30-day return of 28% on our trading efforts last week and using our strategy. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited about what's going on in the Forex market. So now, before Tony gets here, there will be a commercial right here, and then we're going to go get into our next section. So let's go and talk in our next section today. I've been talking about the news lately, and the particular theme I've been talking about in the news has been the infrastructure package that our president has laid out, President Biden, for the country for the next 4 years. And it's just going to really expand government. Expanding government is not a good thing. And it's sometimes people think it's a blessing, but there's a curse that comes along with that also. And I'm not here to talk about politics, but I was just talking with you about how the infrastructure should, and the news, talking about the infrastructure is that going to affect the market. And you know what? I think that what I'm learning now, and I learned from someone who's been trading for longer than I have. The person said that they don't pay attention to the news, and the news is not going to help your trading. The news is not going to give you. The news is not going to give you any extra edge in trading. What he was saying is, the news really helps your trading. It's not going to hurt it, or it's going to help it. And that made a lot of sense to me, because we all have to understand and study the market and get a personal interpretation and a strategy. We all have to access that information for ourselves. And what I mean by that is, every Forex trader, this is the way I'll say it, every Forex trader has to develop his or her own strategy and the way they read the market. There's no one universal way to trade Forex. That's why we have risk management and a certain type of psychology. Because if there was one way and there was one secret sauce, everybody would be rich. But it doesn't work like that. The market is what the market is, and the market is going to do what the market does, regardless of any outside influences. The science and the psychology of the market is very deep. And so we have to, each as traders and as individuals, we have to get in where we fit in when it comes to the market, and get in it where you understand where you fit in and where you can be most successful in understanding the strategy that you have personally studied and gathered to make yourself a better trader. Now, my way of trading may be a way of trading. My way of trading may be gold for somebody else. And then my trading may not be a certain type of style that someone else likes. It may not be of any value to them. But different people, different traders trade on different types of strategies in different ways, and we all approach the market in a different way. So what I'm basically trying to say is news and current events does not affect that. Now, this does not affect the market. The market is smarter than politics and the culture. Okay? So this is what I'm trying to drive my point to. Ladies and gentlemen, there are so many distractions out here today. Whether it be in news, politics, culture, whatever it is. There's so many distractions. You cannot get caught up into the distractions when you're working and crafting your wealth mindset. You got to stay focused. You can't get caught up into all the chitter chatter in different social spaces. You cannot keep up with it. If you want to build wealth, you got to stay focused on your path and on your craft. Okay? So, some people have a path in culture, some people have a path in politics. But if you have a path in building wealth, as far as being a trader, you have to keep your mind on the market. You have to understand the market. You have to understand you have to develop your own rhythm and your interpretation of the market so you can go into the market and trade to make profit. So I'm just saying all this to say this, and I'm saying this to challenge myself. I'm really preaching to the choir. I'm looking forward to these next podcasts and even how I can make these podcasts more instructional to help you as an ill-informed trader. And I'm also looking at what kind of things that I can do to give you more content and value as it comes to the technical side of Forex and not the fundamentals. That's what we're going to be working on. So this podcast and the energy of the podcast may change because I may be talking about more wealth, but those who are really serious about going to the next level, I'm going to talk about some technical things, and I'm going to refer you to my Instagram, and I'm going to see if I can, we're going to work some things out with some screenshots and things and talk about some long-term, we're going to talk about some Forex strategies that can really help you and I grow, and we can grow more into this would be more of a learning and more of a learning and educational space. To get away from the fundamentals, to get away, and not so much. What I mean by fundamentals, I mean current events. Sometimes we say fundamentals because we think current events affect the fundamentals of Forex trading. Well, I no longer believe that. I don't trust that principle anymore because of all the distractions that I see. How could all these distractions in politics and culture really affect Forex trading? I don't see how, but it can. And later on down the road, I may see it different. But right now, I think what's important as Forex traders that we focus on the technical, the skills, the principles, the wisdom, the movements, the trends, and the ranges, and the screen when it comes to Forex. And let that be our guide in understanding the rhythm of the market. Okay? So we're going to be taking a different approach. We're going to be more technical. We're going to start giving away content and value on trades and pairs and things like that. And I'm really grateful for this moment because the Forex Doctor is growing. We're growing and we're moving forward. So you guys have a great rest of your weekend. I'm looking forward to Sunday night to get back on the trading train. And the markets open up at 5:30 this coming Sunday afternoon, evening. And I'm going to be excited. We're going to be back on track again. And we're going to be back on Monday talking with you, doing this podcast, being on the website, putting out blog writings, talking about Forex, talking about this game, giving away this game, and growing in wealth and financial health. That's what it's all about here at the Forex Trader. We are an educational platform that's helping ill-informed traders with a remedy for financial health, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you for tuning in. You guys have a great and awesome weekend. And I'm looking to see you guys on Monday back in the market. Talk to you later. Peace.